Hi, this is Dr. O'Connor. Welcome to Chemistry 252, the online course. In this video, I'm going to go over the syllabus, and then there'll be another video posted in the Start Here folder, and that will be about how to navigate the Blackboard site. And then I have another video on how to access and use mastering. So let's go ahead and start. Again, I'm Dr. O'Connor. My office is SI 328, right across from the labs. And my email address is here. Actually, anytime you have a question about the course, the material, it's best to email me rather than call me on the phone. I have office hours Tuesday and Thursday and Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you cannot meet me during the office hours, then email me. We can either schedule a face-to-face meeting time in my office, or we can use Blackboard Collaborate Ultra to set up a meeting. Anytime my office door is open, you're more than welcome to stop in to ask a question. When my office door is closed, it means that I'm teaching or I'm involved in other work. I'll let you read the course description and prerequisites and all of that. You are going to need the textbook, and mastering is bundled with that textbook. There are two options available at the bookstore. The first one is a loose leaf option for the textbook with access to mastering, or option 2 is the e-text, again with mastering. You're going to be using Mastering Chemistry in order to access and submit your required assignments for the semester. You need a scientific calculator. In this class, though, I think there's only one time where you might need a calculator, but anyway, if you do bring a calculator, you cannot have a programmable or a graphing calculator. It must be a scientific calculator. Also, cell phones are not permitted to be used as calculators. You need a dependable computer, preferably one that is an Ethernet wired computer. The wireless connections can be, a bit tricky, maybe not as stable. And when you're taking a quiz, you want to make sure you're at a good, dependable computer. They have plenty of computers at CSU. I also ask that you have a spiral notebook where you work out your problems. And then that way, if you have a question on a problem, I can see the work that you've done, and then that'll enable me to help you a little bit more, because I can see how you think about that particular problem. And before you ask questions, you really do need to work the problems. It's very important in this course that you are always working the problems. I'll let you read about the e-learning, the Blackboard Collaborate Ultra program I'll talk about in a minute. All of the course material here will be administered online except for exams. All exams must be taken on campus. This is all about technical help for Blackboard. Anytime you have technical issues, either with mastering or Blackboard, you need to contact the Blackboard tech or the mastering tech in order to solve those. I can't help you with the technical issues. I can help you with the material in the course, but not with any technical issues. Okay, first thing you need to do when you get online, you need to enter the course through Blackboard. And I have a Start Here folder, and I'll show you that in the next video. And you just need to go through that folder and read and watch the videos. And between the syllabus and the videos, you'll have all the information you need to navigate the course. So again, this course is designed around Blackboard and Mastering Chemistry. I have links on Blackboard that contain instructional videos. Most of them I produce myself, and they must be viewed as part of the course content. Each of the videos are posted within the module folders. So we have 11 modules to go through this semester, And in each module, you'll find your instructional videos, you will find your quizzes, your quiz answer keys, links to videos, and so on. I sometimes post additional videos on my website, Pathways to Chemistry, so that's a really good resource. We have discussion boards on Blackboard, and for each module, you will have to participate in a required discussion board. So how are you evaluated? We have 11 assignments, one for each module, and these are the required assignments taken through mastering and submitted through mastering, and you'll be graded on 10 out of 11, so I'll drop the lowest score. You'll have 11 quizzes. Again, your grade will be based on 10 of the 11 quizzes. The discussion board participation, there'll be 11 discussion board questions, and again, you'll be graded on 10 out of 11 of those. 3 midterm exams, each worth 100 points. 1 comprehensive final exam. There's a midterm survey, a discussion board introduction, and an introductory material quiz. The quiz is due on January 19th, and that is based on the course material and the syllabus. So I do quiz you on that to make sure that you've read and watched the videos and all that good stuff. So your graded assignments are accessed through mastering, and you must access those through Blackboard. Okay, in fact, when you register for mastering, you must register through Blackboard. If you register through Pearson, you will not be able to access the course content. You should practice the in-chapter and end-of-chapter problems in your textbook, or you can do the practice problems that I post on mastering before you attempt the assignments. You have to do a lot of problems in this course. So it's a good idea to do the practice problems and then attempt the assignments. I've included the due dates for the assignments in the syllabus, and they're also in the syllabus course information folder. I have 2 due dates for the assignments. I have a suggested due date, which means you should be doing these assignments to keep up with the material. You should be working on these on a daily basis. So that's a suggested date. And then there is an absolute due date, which is always the day after an exam. And late submissions will not be accepted for any reason. The quizzes, there are 11 of them. They will be administered on Blackboard. You have to complete them in 1 attempt. You cannot save and resume. I will not give makeup quizzes during the semester, and that's because the quiz answers post as soon as the submission deadline has ended. Again, make sure you use a good computer. I wouldn't be using tablets or cell phones to take these quizzes. If your computer crashes, don't email me. That will be your drop quiz, okay? So make sure you're at a good computer. The required discussions, I will post a discussion problem for each of the 11 modules. And again, your grade's based on 10 out of 11 discussions. I'll drop the lowest score. You're going to be required to post an original response. That's going to be worth 3 points. And you must reply to at least 1 other post. That's worth 2 points. So each of these discussion problems is worth a total of 5 points. The posts must be formatted using complete sentences, correct grammar, and punctuation. If they're not formatted correctly, then you will not be given credit. Again, no late submissions. Midterm exams, these will be multiple choice exams, 50 questions, each worth 100 points. And these are taken on campus during the scheduled dates and times. So I'll show you the schedule in a minute. So for example, exam 1 is scheduled for February 12th and February 13th at 6 o'clock. Just choose one of those dates to take the exam, show up at 6 o'clock, take the exam, and you're good. You have to arrive on time. I've already told the proctors that if there are no students there by 6:20, they can leave, okay? So make sure you're there on time. When you do get there, you have until 8 o'clock to finish an exam. All right. And so don't think that you can walk in at 7:30 and complete an exam, because you would only have half an hour to do so. So make sure you're on time. Again, if you show up at 7:30, if it's on the off night, usually most people take their exams on Tuesday night, not on Monday. There might not even be a proctor there. So you really have to make sure that you're on time to take these exams. Let's see. Cleanup quizzes. After each of the 3 midterm exams, I post what we call a cleanup quiz, and it's worth 5 points. I will post the cleanup quiz on the Tuesday evening, and you will have until Wednesday evening to complete that. The questions on the cleanup are very similar to the exam questions, or I'll ask questions over the material that I didn't get to ask about on the exam. So this is how it would work. Let's say you had an exam that consisted of 25 questions. Yours will be 50. And let's say you scored 80%. That means you got 20 out of 25 correct. If you scored 4 out of 5 on the cleanup quiz, the 4 points would be added to your exam score to give you a score of 84. If you scored 5 points, it'd be 85. So in your case, you have 50 questions. Each question is worth 2 points, right? So if you scored 90 on your exam, 90%, and you scored 4 points on the cleanup quiz, that would give you a 94. The final exam is cumulative. It's multiple choice, and it's worth 150 points. You'll be allotted 2 hours for the final exam. And again, you got to arrive on time to take advantage of the full 2 hours. If you get there at 7, you've only got an hour to take the exam. Back to the cleanup quizzes. I will not give makeup cleanup quizzes. So, if for any reason. So make sure that you do take the cleanup quizzes on time. There's an introductory material quiz. This will be due on January 19th, and it covers the course policies and the syllabus. You'll have 1 attempt for the quiz. You cannot save and resume, and you'll find that in what we call the Module 0 folder. The discussion board introduction is also due on January 19th, and in this you introduce yourself on the discussion board, and you can include your name, your major, interests, why you're taking the course, how much you love chemistry, and all that good stuff. And in order to get the full 10 points, you have to reply to at least 1 other post. There will be a midterm survey that'll be available from March 8th to March 11th. It's worth 10 points. It's anonymous, and that will be located in the Module 0 folder and will be due March 11th. I'll send you a reminder announcement for that one. Again, you're required to register for the Mastering Online homework. And again, you should be doing as many problems as you can. So take advantage of those practice assignments. If you don't like using Mastering for practice, use your textbook. Do those in chapter, end of chapter problems. Okay? You can read the rest of this. You can read the course objectives. Here's our tentative schedule. So January 13th on Saturday, you should look over that introductory quiz, the discussion board assignment. You should be starting with Module 1. Start reading the textbook, doing the problems, and so on. And you should also then work on your first assignment. January 23rd, you should be ready to start Module 2, and so on. Our first exam is scheduled for February 12th and 13th, and it covers modules 1, 2, and 3. It will start at 6 p.m. I will announce the room as soon as I get one. And you just want to keep going. You want to keep up with this schedule. The next exam is March 26th and 27th. That'll be over 4 modules, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then exam 3 is April 30th and May 1st. And then the final exam, May 7th and May 8th. Here are our due dates for assignments, discussions, and quizzes. And here we have our Module 0, General Discussion Board Introduction, January 19th. Introductory material, January 19th. Midterm Survey, March 11th. It's due. So here are the assignments and discussion board and quizzes for all of the modules. So Module 1, the suggested due date for your required assignment is January 21st, but the absolute due date is February 14th. If it's not completed by February 14th, I will not accept it. Your discussion board question will be due January 21st and your quiz January 22nd. So you have all these due dates here. Make sure you refer to this often. Respectful email policy. A lot of our contact is going to be through email. So I want a formal email. I want all emails to include a salutation. Good morning, Dr. O'Connor. Hi, Dr. O'Connor. Your full name, student ID number, course number, and the text must have proper capitalization, punctuation, complete sentences, and a closing. And the closing is, sincerely, and so on. All emails must be formatted as described here. If not, what I'll do is I'll return the email with a request to read the respectful email policy. When you get out into the world, into your chosen field, you're going to have to write emails this way, in a respectful way. Additional help, if you have questions on the material, then let me know. I'm more than happy to help you. Don't leave it until the night or the day before the exam. It doesn't work that way. This stuff you're learning, everything builds on previous material that you have mastered, so you have to keep up with it. You can come during office hours. You can schedule an appointment with me at another time, or we'll do Blackboard Collaborate. That's an online classroom. I do like to hold problem sessions when there's student interest. So I'm going to try to schedule a few the first few weeks. As long as there's interest, I'll keep scheduling them. If not, I won't schedule any, but you can always request a Blackboard Collaborate session. There are also tutors you can call task, and you can make an appointment with a tutor. It's your responsibility to withdraw if you need to. And I think the rest of this you can read yourself. Academic dishonesty, cheating is not tolerated. That includes with the online quizzes. When we're talking about online quizzes, cheating includes taking pictures of the quiz, printing the quiz, getting help from friends when taking the quiz, and using other websites when taking the quiz. So I'm able to monitor this kind of activity using some online technology. And I think that's it as far as the syllabus goes. You'll want to read everything in detail. And if you have any questions or comments or concerns, please send me an email. So I wish everyone good luck in the online course this semester, and I look forward to meeting you.